beautiful people? Welcome to our channel. Like, share, and subscribe. So in this video today, I want to talk about the rising insecurity in Abuja and all around Nigeria. A lot of kidnappings here and there, and secondly, how Tinubu can stop the insecurity in Nigeria, especially these kidnappers and these headsmen. And I want to tell you that it's very, very easy. You understand? You might say, "Oh, it's hard. It's hard." Tinubu should go and ask El Salvador president, phone him, make a call with him and ask him how he stopped the insecurity or reduce the insecurity in his country to a very bare minimum. You understand? There's no country that is totally crime free, but you can reduce it to the barest minimum while trying to solve the primary issues that cause insecurity, which is poverty. Extreme poverty causes crime. That is why you see that children living in affluent neighborhoods tend to commit less crime, especially violent crime. Children that come from wealthy backgrounds, they hardly engage in violent crimes. I'm not saying they don't do it once in a while, but very hardly. Anyway, let me go straight to the news. So why I'm even doing this news is in the light of a kidnapped girl in Abuja. So kidnappers killed another young girl abducted in Abuja after family failed to pay 50 million naira ransom. So it's ahead in Abuja now. Kidnappers even come to Abuja and kidnap victims. So let me just state one of the first steps you can use to stop this insecurity. I've always mentioned these things in my channel. I don't know whether the people there in this administration, you see, it's not by people wearing suit or having experience. Some people don't have ideas, and the way you can generate ideas sometimes is by watching documentaries and seeing how it happens in other countries, then applying it practically, doing a pilot scheme. So first of all, the Nigerian government needs what do they call it? Need a central number, free toll number people can call. People don't trust the police. People don't trust the army. There are people. You see, people know where these bandits are. People know where these terrorists are. The Nigerian military might not generally know everywhere where they are. You understand? Because these terrorists might be by and large, but people know where they are. So the Nigerian government should create a toll-free number where people can call in from all over the nation, and it should be in Hausa, Igbo, and Yoruba, and Pidgin English. So basically, what happens is that when you call in, it's going to be toll-free. They are not going to charge you, and you can either call this phone number anonymously, or you can even send GPS coordinates of even with apps these days. You can send it. You know, they can also have an app where you can send GPS location coordinates of where or the area these kidnappers are, and a little bit of a description. And you know, so this is just the first step. You know, so the call center, whichever information they get, they will now process it to the police, and the federal government should also create or a special squad. It might not necessarily be the police, because the police and the military infrastructure in Nigeria, they have been infiltrated. So basically, I would say they should create a forest guard. These people will be trained by former Nigerian Navy SEALs, US Navy SEALs, you know. So after the training, these guys and the recruitments could also be, they could use victims, families, people that have been victims. The recruitments must be very, very selective. They should use victims, people who have family members that have been victims of this kidnapping, directly or indirectly, or people that have been affected so much. You know, they can do a poll and say, oh, which people have been affected by insecurity directly. People should come out and they should recruit from those families. They should do a proper screening. You know what I'm saying? A proper recruitment. They don't even need to go to school in this case. Maybe just know how to speak Pidgin, and that is fine. And they will retrain them. And the training should be both in human rights training and you know, violent training, so that they don't go around harassing citizens, you know. But they must be well trained. Then secondly, so whatever information you get, you pass it through these people, and they go and make house arrest. And during this house arrest, the federal government should get dogs. They need dogs, sniffer dogs. They need dogs that can smell gun. They need dogs that can smell all manner of things. You understand what I'm saying? These dogs must accompany them to every mission, and they should have camps in the 6 regions. You understand? And the best of the best is that if it will even be best if this unit has a helicopter unit. You understand? Then the government should also plan spies, especially in hotspots. Like now, there's a lot of kidnapping in Abuja. They should plan spies all over. Anybody, okay, even with this phone number of a thing I mentioned, once people see any suspicious movement, they should call. The federal government should now how will I put it now, do adverts to promote these numbers so that everybody will know if you call 900, you understand, is to call the police, the army, or the framework, the security framework. You get, I don't know whether you get my point. Of any suspicion, you see somebody you suspect is with a gun, especially people who you suspect that they have guns, or they look strange in the neighborhood. People should report, or strange cars, or so that these people come with their full squad and do with a warrant and come and screen the whole area or screen the whole house. They need to even do these things daytime, not nighttime, going around to harass people. Or especially the thing is a highly critical this thing, then they can do it in night this thing, and they should use webcam, not webcam, this body cam to video these things. These things are not difficult. They will tell you, see, all the money Tinubu has spent on those senators, if he had poured it in this thing I'm telling you, he would have achieved a lot in using this insecurity. People know where these criminals are. People have ideas, but nobody who wants to go to the police station and report. When you go and report, they will now say you should write statements. Nobody has time for that. You understand what I'm saying? So with this information, the police should act on it. The government should fuel, even apart from this squad I've mentioned, the government should empower the police, fuel their cars. Every day they should go at least on 5-10 missions of different squad, well armed with bulletproof and everything. Even this squad I'm telling you, it should be well armed. Then another way too, in addition to this, the government can bring in mercenaries. They can bring in these mercenaries from South Africa. You understand? And they will have their own squad. I'm talking of for Boko Haram now. Go and look for them in the bush. Since the military and everybody is just feared, they should select some special squad in the military. Go and look for this Boko Haram in the hot spots, Zamfara, Plateau, Benue, anywhere they are, the military will take over like that. And the military should not be living in a comfort zone. They should be in the hot spots, and the government should take care of their feeding, etc., on a daily basis. Anyway, I've mentioned some of these things in this channel when I was doing pidgin version, and I'm tired of mentioning it. The insecurity is getting out of hand. You might be looking, it doesn't concern you, my dear. When you become victim of this Nigeria, your head, your eyes go clear. You understand? People that were not victims, they never expected that one day this kind of mass situation will be happening to them. If Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory, is not safe, then where is safe in Nigeria? The other time it was a supermarket in Abuja, they killed 12 people. So imagine if it's happening in Abuja, what is not happening in other regions? And like I mentioned, it's very easy to stop these things. It's very easy. You see suspicious people in the bush, report. You see, the thing could even have GPS location. You get my point? So, or you can even do it a way, the government will create an app where you can show the GPS location of the place and send it to the military, and they will come to investigate. The problem is that criminals don't like when they are under surveillance. They don't like it, so they can't easily operate easily. I don't know what is happening in the country. The country is sinking, but some of you might just be looking at it like, oh, this thing is too far, it will not come to me. I was just reading a stuff on the newspaper today, and an Igbo girl or thereabouts was saying that she never believed that this kidnapping thing to get to her family, that she used to read it in the news and thought it was something distant. My dear, we must continue shouting so that the government takes action. As far as I'm concerned, Nigeria is the worst country in the world. I don't know about you. You understand? You might have your own view, but I'm just telling you my own feelings. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. How can we stop all this insecurity happening in the country?